My name is Taylor Justus. I'm a catcher first baseman for the Texas Tailgaters. My testimony starts off, I was not raised in a Christian home. I had no idea what the faith was. My father was actually pretty agnostic/atheist and was very against the faith. And that's no knock to him. I witness to him every day. But I grew up with some presuppositions that the faith was for weak people, for people who needed comfort for their own depravity. That was something that I stuck with throughout high school. That was my framework for what the Christian faith was. And it wasn't until early parts of high school where I started kind of questioning who I was, what did I want to stand for, and what was gonna happen when I died. What am I here for? What's my purpose? I questioned that a long time. I went into college, I idolized baseball. Sophomore year of high school was when I really started focusing on baseball, which is a little bit later than a lot of the people who started when they're in T-ball and everything. I loved team sports. I loved being with people and interacting with people. I got introduced to the faith and began speaking with people who were of the faith and questioning it. I went to a secular university, San Jose State University is where I started off, and that was the first instance where I had some failure in my life that I really had to overcome. The idol of baseball, I was good in high school, but then you're with Division I players who are all good, who are all the best at their high school. I could see that the idol that I built in baseball began crumbling down and I had no foundation to stand on. My girlfriend at the time, she's now my wife, we were dating since sophomore year of high school. She was of the faith and always had a ton of patience with me when it came to learning and understanding what the Christian faith was. But then it came to a point where everything fell and broke. I really questioned my morality. I struggled with sexual lust, struggled with wanting to have temptations to hurt myself, being angry and frustrated at others. None of that made sense to me if there wasn't a God or objective morality. I decided to transfer. I decided that I was maybe gonna quit baseball. And as soon as I gave it up, I felt a lot better. And I actually got an opportunity to play at Biola University. I was fighting the idea of Christianity and being there, but I was surrounded by professors who write the books that chaplains and people who study theology, they're writing those books. So I had all the questions answered for me. About a year into it, I gave my life to Christ and decided that, man, this is objectively what I have to do. This is true. I have no arguments against the resurrection of Jesus Christ and my own morality. I have to account for what I do to God, to the God that knitted me together and loved me before I was even made. I ended up getting married in January and last year, looking to get baptized real soon. But this is a full change in my life. I've never seen anything that's changed the way I thought and acted and cared towards others. There's nothing like that. One amazing thing that's happened is my brother's been baptized. He's been saved because of my conversion. He's seen how I've been changed by Christ, and now he's been led in that way as well. I'm a new creation. I definitely think differently. Everything I have is worth nothing now in comparison to knowing Christ. That's who I am. I'm changed, and it's a little bit about me, I would say. I encourage you guys, if you're someone who has doubts and is struggling with either something in the Bible or stuff outside of the Bible, I mean, we've never been in a better age of technology where you have all this information at your fingertips. Ask those people, ask those questions, because our God is not a God that wants us to be confused. He's not a God of confusion, but a God of clarity. And we just have to ask.